Zaxxon hit US arcades in 1982. The game was both published and developed by Sega. The arcade was an early fly-and-shoot game, but unlike most common fly-and-shoot games, this one also allowed you to move vertically to avoid obstacles. This type of 3D isometric game was one of the first to implement axonomeric projection, which is also how the game got its name. The object was to get as many points as possible without crashing, getting hit, or running out of fuel. You could get more fuel by shooting fuel containers throughout the level. You could only shoot forward, however you could move left to right, as well as vertically. You could keep track of where you were in vertical space, thanks to the game's altimeter, since trying to tell how high you were in this game was actually pretty difficult since it had an isometric viewpoint and was in space. Zaxxon isn't your run-of-the-mill arcade game. It had a very interesting and important history. Not only was the arcade game on the cutting edge of graphics technology, but it was also the first arcade game to ever be advertised in the United States on television.
In the two-dimensional world of video dots and dashes, flat blips and formless blobs, one video arcade game soars a dimension above the rest. Zaxxon! Experience the control as you climb and dive. Feel the power as you attack and evade. Discover a new level of excitement with the true feel of action in 3 dimensions. Zaxxon, from the master design engineers of Sega.
The commercial was produced by Paramount Pictures and cost $150,000. Bear in mind, this was in 1982, which means with inflation, today it would have cost $392,000. The game received positive reviews and sold relatively well. It received an arcade sequel, Super Zaxxon, later that same year. Zaxxon spawned more than just an arcade game. It received numerous ports to home console computers and even a board game. It went on to become an iconic arcade game in history and made its way into Hollywood in movies and television shows.
Mommy, turn that down!
Mom, I got 98,000!
How many robots is that?
35!
Now, why don't you try killing a few more up in your room?
Look at this guy. He has 120,000 points. Randy, what's your best?
1,000,005, but tonight I'm gonna beat it. And it's gonna say my initials, RT, right on the top of the screen.
Hey! Hey!
What?
That's my machine.
Oh, yeah. Is your name Zaxxon?
I just put a quarter in it.
How'd they get a cartoon into a video game?
You're so dumb. They pour it in the top.
But our jam was Zaxxon. It was the greatest game ever made.
Have a request for an arcade corner? Tweet me and include #ArcadeCorner. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Next time on Shack's Arcade Corner.
Save potions for later use.